Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about vaccine passports. Um, and for purposes of this discussion, I want to put aside the controversies over them, whether they're an invasion of privacy, whether they should or shouldn't be done, is it an infringement on somebody's rights or whatever. Let's forget all that. Uh, and let's just look at the usefulness of them in protecting ourselves and actually allowing us more freedom and safely. So, to implement a vaccine passport, we need a way of documenting that someone has been completely immunized against COVID 19. Uh, and it's done in a way that it can be trusted, that we know when we see this passport that it's valid. It's not likely to have been falsified. Uh, Basically, like a regular passport or driver's license and those kind of documents. And the reason for that is people lie. And you could ask them, have you been vaccinated? And how do you know if they're telling you the truth or not? I think most of the time people would, but you don't know who is and isn't going to lie to you. So it would be good to have a way of uh, ensuring that someone has been vaccinated. So, well, who cares? Well, if we know who the people are who have received the vaccine and who haven't, then we can very precisely uh, adjust our measures at mitigation, such as masking, distancing, etc. And we can fine tune that and be restrictive where we need to be and be much less restrictive where we don't need to be. We can only be that accurate and fine tune it that way if we have the information about who has and who hasn't received the vaccine. There's no other way. Uh, Without knowing that information, we have to treat everyone as if they have not received the vaccine. Now, in the United States, at the date of this video, almost 50% of the population, the entire population, has received the vaccine. Well, why should that 50% have to be overly restrictive? Um, and On the other side of the argument, the people who haven't received the vaccine need to be restricted, but you need to know who they are. So, I think that we should have vaccine passports. With that we could very uh, accurately fine tune our behavior to safely open up and enjoy much more freedom and much less restriction amongst those who have been vaccinated and maintain the restrictions on those who haven't been. Uh, if the people who haven't been vaccinated are not happy with the extra restrictions that they have to put up with because they haven't been vaccinated, well, get vaccinated. This isn't rocket science here. Um, why I even have to make this video, why I think I have to explain this. I mean, to me it's uh it's hard to understand why we are in this position that we're in right now, why everybody just hasn't gotten the vaccine, but they haven't. And many will choose not to. But why should their behavior restrict the behavior unnecessarily of those who have? And uh, why why can't we maximize the freedoms that we can have safely? We can't do that unless we have the information. We can't have the information, and unless we have something like a vaccine passport, which just is a mechanism for us to be able to identify who has and who hasn't received the vaccine. You know, we all want to get out of this pandemic. We want to have our freedoms back and all this, but we need information. We need to know what the heck we're doing. And if we conceal it, if we hide all this stuff, then we're operating blindly, and we just can't do it. So yeah, I think the vaccine passports are a good idea. It's something that is overdue, and you know, let's let's implement it. Am I optimistic it'll happen? No, I doubt that it will, but should it? Obviously, it should. Thanks for watching.